Well, yeah, you will lose weight if you do this challenge. The way we tell you, you are guaranteed to lose weight. We did not have one person who didn't.
Did you push record?
Thanks so much for joining us again on our second act with Paige and Silka. I'm happy to say that Bonnie Gayle is with us again today. She stayed with us for another segment on healthy eating after 50, and I'm super excited about this because we were bantering off camera, Bonnie. By the way, thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back and talking about this. Oh my God, I love the topic of food, really.
And I'm excited about this because, as I just said, we were talking off camera as we finished our other segment, and you were talking about the anti-inflammatory 1 week challenge. And my goodness, I'm always trying to find ways to reduce inflammation. Tell us what this is and how are you doing this?
Oh my God. Okay, so I created, along with a partner, I co-created this body reset challenge for women, and it basically stemmed from having a kickstart to anti-inflammatory eating. And the reason is because what I realized when I became over 50 is one of my biggest problems was inflammation.
Me
You
too.
know, I couldn't think clearly, I was gaining weight, I couldn't lose weight, I wasn't sleeping well, inflammation, I was in pain on top of it too. So
Ditto.
I was like researching and finding out, and I realized I had an inflammation problem. So I worked with an herbalist, and basically together we created a 7-day challenge to really kickstart decreasing inflammation, and then a full program that where you learn how to build a meal so that you can eat anti-inflammatory for the rest of your life if you want to. So this challenge is really about eliminating inflammation so that you can look and feel your best after 50.
Well, and what you were describing to me doesn't sound that difficult.
It's
Unless maybe for coffee drinkers. That's I don't drink coffee, so I'm like all over it. But tell us what the 7 day challenge entails.
So the 7-day challenge entails like you're eating basically 3 meals a day for the first 3 days, and you could potentially eat four on the fourth and through 7 days if you choose to. You're mostly eating vegetables, specific fruits, and protein. You can be anything from vegan to a meat eater to eat anti-inflammatory. And the 7-day challenge is more rigid, but we've had women losing anywhere from 3 to 14 pounds,
That's terrific.
getting out of pain in 7 days. Like people that have had chronic pain, all of a sudden are feeling pain free, better sleep. Oh my God. And I can tell you for myself, whenever I go on this, my skin is glowing. It looks better because I'm so hydrated and I'm eating such clean, good foods that like everybody's like, oh my God, you look 10 years younger. And that is just an amazing benefit to eating this way. So I love the 7-day challenge because it's a really great way to give yourself energy. You know, what happens is when we become inflamed, we become sluggish too. So doing this like once every 6 months is like a good way to just reboot your system and never go on a diet.
Yeah, I just got back from vacation in Florida, and talk about the eating and drinking, and ooh. So I was
Exactly.
looking for something, and like I said, inflammation is a big issue with me anyway. So that no, that sounds like real doable. And you said that basically the 7 day challenge. There's no cost to it.
Well, it's $14. It's a $14 challenge. It's not a big cost, but once you're in forever. So if you want to go on the 7-day challenge with us every month for that one price of $14, you're in. Like we never are charging you another dollar again. So it's like $14, and then it's an ongoing thing. We have support in a Facebook group. You know, I teach you about release writing for people that are going through challenges, because what happens is a lot of times when you go through a challenge, you end up cleansing your system and detoxing some toxic things that are sitting inside your body that kind of drain you for a couple days. You know what I mean? Because you need to get rid of them.
Yeah, yeah, detox. That well, and all the other environmental toxins that we're confronted with every day. No,
Exactly.
that sounds. And then so you have a Facebook group, and again, the primary reasons for doing it is weight loss.
Well, no, the primary reason is to decrease inflammation. But
Okay.
most people, like if you ask most women, they don't know that they have a chronic inflammation problem. 70% of the population has a chronic inflammation problem. So the odds are we do. But because we don't know that, their goal is usually to lose weight. You know what I mean? Like that's what somebody comes in and says, "Oh, I want to lose weight." Well, yeah, you will lose weight if you do this challenge. The way we tell you, you are guaranteed to lose weight. We did not have one person who didn't.
Well, so
So,
and
so
for most people,
that's
of
pretty
course,
good
that
odds.
yeah, for most people, that's a good benefit.
Well, and you know what? And people think that you have to be heavy to have inflammation. Okay. That is a non-truth. You can be thin, you can look healthy and still have inflammation. So, even if you don't see it on your body, you might feel it in your brain by not thinking clearly. You may not be sleeping well. You may not just have the energy that you really need.
Yep. No, I can attest to that because I mean, I consider myself healthy. I work out all the time. I'm in relatively good shape, and I've got a ton of inflammation, and it's getting so frustrating. And I do think it's related to aging. So I'm always on the lookout, and I'm happy that we just kind of stumbled on this. So I'll be sure to post this segment. I'll obviously link to your information. Is it a separate link? Bonnie, of course, as you know, is
Yeah, I'm going to give you a link for that.
yeah, give us a link to that. So just look in the video description. If you want to find out more about the 7-day anti-inflammation challenge. Did I say that right?
That's right. It's a body reset 7-day challenge.
Body Reset 7-day challenge. That's the link we'll give you. So thank you, Bonnie, for all that great information. Anything else you want to say about that before we sign off?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, good. And thank you again for the previous segment. Make sure you tune in about finding your G-spot. We'll link to that one as well. Bye-bye, Bonnie. Talk to you next time.
Okay.
So glad you were able to join us today. I hope you found this information helpful. If you haven't already done so, please just take 1 second and subscribe to our channel. Button's right over here. And for more information about living your life to the fullest after 50, come visit our website, secondact.tv. See you soon.